Welcome back to my channel. This is Tiffany Tenori, career coach, and this is video 2. So if you haven't watched video 1 of how to create a career action plan, you want to go back and watch that to make sure that you've completed all of those steps, and then come back and watch this video. But if this is your first video, and you can always go back and watch the first video, but make sure that you download the career action plan, so then that way you can follow along, because the action plan is something that you should be able to hang up, whether it's on your refrigerator or your wall, so you can know the goals that you're working towards, because those that actually write their goals down are 10 times more likely to accomplish them. So in week 1's video, we talked about thinking about what your goal is. So what is your goal? Are you looking to switch industries? Are you looking to move into a new opportunity? And then digging a little deeper, is this an opportunity that's with your current employer? If it's not with your current employer, is it an opportunity that's outside? And then most importantly, does your manager know? Does your manager know if it's a position at your current company that you're interested in taking on additional responsibilities? If not, make sure you have that as an agenda item on your next one-on-one conversation with your manager so that they can know. And then you thought about the time frame. So week 1, you thought about the time frame of when you're looking to start working on this goal, when you're looking to complete it, and what are going to be some of the rewards that you're going to do for yourself to celebrate all of the milestones that you're going to accomplish on this journey. So for week 2, what I want you to focus on is the skills needed for the position. So sometimes when you think about moving into a new position, and the one that we talked about in video 1 was if you're an individual contributor and you're looking to move into a manager role. And if that's your situation, then you may want to take on different projects and things that allow for you to gain more leadership experience. And so with having a conversation with your manager can begin to outline for you what are those skills that you need to work on and develop, so then that way you are preparing yourself for that next opportunity. I think it's great to start to prepare for the role that you want to move into. And so you can do that by volunteering, working on different projects, working on different cross-functional projects, so that way then you are meeting new people within the organization, and you have other people that can be sponsors in rooms that you're not in to be able to speak to all of the amazing work that you've done on that particular project. So for this week, I want you to focus on the skills needed. The other thing that I want you to focus on is creating a pros and cons list of what it will look like moving into this new position. I think this is really going to help you on your journey with being able to level set your expectations, as well as acknowledging what those blockers are. In video 1, I talked about how maybe one of the blockers for you could be that you work at a smaller organization, meaning that the next position for you is not available unless someone leaves or retires. And so maybe the position, or it could be that maybe the position that you want is not even inside of your company. So what are you doing to start to gain those skills? And something that you can do is, if you're wondering what skills you need for that role, is even if you're not ready to apply yet, is start to browse different job descriptions so you can see what are the skills that companies are looking for, say for example for a manager. What are some of the skills that are important for them? And that means that in your current role, you can be working on developing those skills. As I mentioned, having the conversation with your manager is so crucial, because your manager will know what different projects they can have you work on so that you are developing those skills. And that means now you can go and list on your resume all of those new skills that you've developed, whether it's leadership or other things, and then that way it's helping you prepare yourself for the position that you want. Now sometimes for certain positions, there are skills that you want to develop that maybe is not going, or maybe it may require for you to get a certification or a degree. If that's the case, then you want to start to think about, is this something that your company will pay for? And if so, then what you would want to do is make sure that you speak with HR as well as your manager to see if it's something that maybe they may sign off on for you to go and get a certification or a degree. But you want to make sure you read the fine print. And what I mean by read the fine print is that some organizations they're more than happy to help you further your education and get a degree, because it's going to help you be an even better employee with the knowledge that you'll be able to bring to the team. However, it may also require for you to stay with the organization for X amount of time if they are paying for that education or certification for you. So you're going to want to make sure that you have an understanding of what that entails if your company is going to be paying for that. So then you can know that when I get this degree, I need to stay with my company for say 2 years, or I'll have to repay them back. Or this could be something that maybe you think about when you negotiating your next offer. If you're looking to leave, or you might want to negotiate a sign-on or something like that to help compensate for the money that you'll have to pay back from your employer should you decide to leave before the time passes. But either way, when your company is making that type of investment in you, more than likely they have a plan in mind for there to be an opportunity for you at the company, unless unfortunately that position doesn't exist. And if that's the case, they may not be willing to sign off on getting that degree for you. But these are definitely things that you can explore in week 2, is doing your homework and research to see. So for week 2, you're gonna focus on creating that pros and cons list of what it will entail from you moving into this new opportunity. So that way you're level setting your expectations, you're preparing yourself for this journey. And then I want you to think about the skills that are needed. So you can start to create that game plan of developing those skills, so then that way you're ready for that next opportunity. So you have enough things to work on for week 2. I'll see you back in the video 3, where we will go over more things for you to work on for week 3. And make sure if you didn't watch week 1, go back and watch week 1. Don't forget to download the career action plan. But I will see you back in video 3. So I hope you have an amazing week accomplishing all of the tasks for this week, and we'll see you in the next video.